Hi, I'm talking to Sarah McBride. Okay, so I have a lot of very anxious liberals who follow me, and something that I get pushback on is the idea that we should stop shaming people who voted for Trump, especially if they only voted for him in this last election, or maybe too young, don't pay that much attention to politics. But the idea that I keep hearing is, if I wouldn't associate with a Nazi, why would I associate with a Trump voter? I don't think that's a fair comparison, but a lot of my followers do. So I wanted to ask you, what do you think of that? Why should we stop shaming these people as voters, not necessarily as politicians, but
Well, first of all, I think that when we're talking about welcoming in people, we can recognize that there's a distinction between a Republican politician, a Republican activist who is committed to the politics of hatred, and someone who's entering into a conversation with goodwill and good intentions, and we could conceivably convince to join our coalition. I think, one, there is a distinction between those two types of people. But two, the reality is that if everything is indeed on the line, then all of us are going to have to sacrifice. And unfortunately, at this moment where a lot is already being asked of us because we are the ones that are at grave risk in this moment with Donald Trump in the White House, one of the things that we are going to have to sacrifice is some level of comfort. It's some level of comfort. And I know that it is comfortable simply to preach to your own choir. And that is part of politics. But we also have the courage to grow our congregation. Politics is the art of addition. Change making is the art of addition. And democracy only works if you maintain your capacity to change people's minds. And I can tell you, I have had to change a lot of people's minds on a whole host of issues, personal and political. And I have never successfully changed a person's mind by starting the conversation with shame and blame.
yeah.
You start with curiosity and you lead with values. And if we do that, we can not only win, but we can change people's hearts and minds, because at the end of the day, that's what this work is about. It's not about feeling good. It's not about being comfortable. It's about actually not only winning, but delivering progress for people who desperately need it, whose lives are on the line in this moment, who don't have the luxury of prioritizing perfection, and who need us. The people who have the capacity to be out there doing that work, having those hard, even unfair conversations to do it, so that we can deliver for them.
Amen.